Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Brawler, where it appears that the rain has finally stopped, so I can now go around searching for some suitable branches for making some spears for the row here. Though I think these are branches, yes, those are for foresters. We need branches that are suitable for questing. Yes, quest branches. That's what we need. Quest branches. And we see birds. That's what we see here. Ringed birds. Actually, I think taking care of these should be pretty easy, right? I really... Give me a chance to take the quest! Y'all just go and die on me. Alright, here's the first of the veil branches. That's one. I need 4 more of those, and I guess I'll be finding them as I go along and take care of the crows. Defeat salamanders and Crevan in the Woadfen. Alright, very well. Looks like the Crevan will be the easier of the two to deal with. Though it looks like I just stand there and that they'll just kill themselves off of my spikes or something. That one survived? Oh well. There we go. Now, find the entrance to the... Oh no, that's the other quest. Okay, I suppose I have to find some other location. Oh yes, to get the clue that... have to go somewhere else in order to be told to go to the cave entrance. Yes. Perhaps I'll just ignore that undead quest. I'm head on XP anyway, and instead go and I was about to say, if the game refuses to give me the quest, then why bother with it? Something has driven the creatures of the Woadfen mad, some to the point of death. You should go and find the source of the madness. Well, alright, fine. Now that the game has decided to give me the quest, I guess it decided that if I was going to ignore the quest, then it better give it to me. Alright, very well. I have found the door. Chieftains of the dead. Defeat Hinmaru. Right, searching for the source of the madness. If I remember correctly, this is going to be one thrilling trip down. Somewhere in the depths of Bruta, the ruler of whatever lives. Maybe their word of dwells is better, seeing how lives is not quite the right term for whites, is it? And the vilest offender. You have encountered vile Draugr of Brunyesto. Something like that. So, what all do I have to do in here? Oh. Collect fragments of the talisman. Oh. I think I can save that for later. Yeah. Now, pieces of talismans. Oh yes, I need to bust open these chests. Well, that was easy enough. Usually I think I have some trouble opening up that chest. I think they made it easier to get fragments of the talisman, because they used to be a rather difficult drop to get, and getting 2 for 2 is quite a find. Unless, of course, they changed the drop rate. Oh, that was another one. Yeah, let's just avoid that word. Roll. Alright, maybe I was just lucky the first 2 times. The Drog. Yes. And what do we got down there? This is heading down. Maybe I shouldn't head down yet. I need to... Oh, I don't want to go get every single one of these chambers. That would be really annoying. Have found the 6th chamber. Yeah. 6 of many. 6 of infinity. I've made my way down through this place. I think I'm finally getting to the boss's area. So just deal with them and get out of this place full of blech. Blech. And that's all I can say about this one. Found the 11th chamber. Yeah, this is the boss's area. And now for you. That's right, there's even a nice exit here because I figure they said to have mercy on you. That after going through this, that you don't have to go through it all over again in order to get out of here. Oops. Yep. And now here he is. Hinmaru. Let's just defeat Hinmaru. Fine, alright, so talk to someone in Aworth about that, and I believe I'm supposed to toss the items I got from all those chests into here to close the door and finish up the Dark Talisman, and I think that is it. So I am out of here. Now let's collect the ore. I am on the other side of the road now, along this mountainside, hillside, whatever. Lots of rocks around here. Big rocks. And some ore. You're kidding me. Can I reach this? I guess it's embedded in the boulder. Ore. So let's go into there and find more of this stuff. Just find as much ore as possible. Alright. 5 pieces it looks like I'll be needing. Then I'll be heading into the cave within the mountainside where I am going to be facing some drakes because somehow I found not one sword but 2 swords inside of the drake, and one of them indicates that somebody must be inside this cave. Don't ask me how I knew that, but that is what I learned. Wyrm-father. How bad can that be? What do you say about that?
What do you need?
Who are you? Did Havoc send you? Hey, did Havoc, wasn't that somebody that we killed way back in the Brownlands or something like that? If so, you can go back to the oh yeah, it is the guy we killed in the Brownlands. Go back to the Brownlands and tell him that we can handle this. Havoc's dead? That's no skin off our teeth. He told us where to find this cave, so clear off. The treasure is ours. So I need to defeat creatures within Wyrm-father, and that includes, I presume, treasure hunters such as this. And we'll spread some havoc here, I guess. It would be the most appropriate way of saying that. Oh, and hindering the horde. Destroy drake eggs. Alright, I kill a drakeling, and in return it gives me a quest to destroy the eggs to keep any more from being born. Alright. You should call the drake horde by destroying their eggs. Yes. I guess it's just an idea I got saying, oh, there are many babies here. Let's just destroy them before they hatch. There you go. Oh, there's a drake egg right there. There you go. Oh, and an entire nesting ground down there. And I think I'm supposed to be finding such places. Ooh. Hi. And we have the big drakes. New deed, right? Find all the drake nests. Fortunately, there are only 5 of those, so it's not as bad as all those chambers in the previous one where I just decided, nah, don't bother. There you go. Go. And there you go. Drake omelet coming up. I think no matter how often I do this thing, I always miss this ramp here. Probably because it's made of the same materials as the rest of the caves. So unless you know that there's a ramp here, it's very easy to not see it. It's going, hey, how do I get to the next location? You just go up the ramp. What ramp? Oh, that ramp. Right next to that first egg chamber. And, oh, see? There's another ramp that I almost completely dismissed, thinking it was just a wall. We also have some treasure hunters here. He was so scared of me that he just died of a heart attack, it looks like. Good grief. Just one little hobbit. Scares him to death. I guess he saw me kill his friend and says, ah! Bump. And now up here, right? Or not. These drakes are not up for colorful decoration. That's all I gotta say about them. Alright. Oh, yes, see, I thought that this was a dead-end wall again. No, it was a ramp up. It looks like it's not gonna be long before I have all these creatures done. Now, this is... what is this? This is to one of the egg chambers, right? Or something like that. Here we go. Well, I've met my quota of creatures in the Wyrm-delve. We'll delve into that some other time, I guess. There you go. And, now this looks like the second egg chamber. Right? Because there are a lot of eggs in here. I'm probably going to meet my quota of eggs just from this room. Found the second nursery. Okay. Nursery, egg chamber, I think, well, close enough considering the fact that it's got both drakelings and eggs in it. I suppose that would be the most appropriate term for it. There you go. And I guess that was the nurse. There you go. And finally, just one more. So now I just need to get to the top to Fong Tor. I think I'm getting closer to the top, but it looks like these treasure hunters also think they're getting closer to the top. Yeah, that's what they all do. They just die. Here we are. And, ooh. Hi! Oh, yes. Found the passage to Fong Tor. Alright. Wyrm-father. You have found the passage to Wyrm-delve out onto Fong Tor. You should confront and defeat Wyrm-father. Fine, let's go. He's overconfident and has his back turned towards me. Well, that's a bit of a mistake. So all that we have to do is to run towards him and toss a mug in his face, right? Actually, that did a pretty considerable amount of damage. Right. Well, that was the big threat in the area. Back in town, I'll inform someone that I took care of the Wyrm-father.
Our mission is dire.
Long has the Wyrm-father plagued our lands. It's a joy to know that he's no more. You have the gratitude of the people of Aysworth. There we go. Now it's taking care of that. Now, I'm sure somebody here wants those spear parts, right? Here we go. Sticks and ore.
What brings you to these lands?
I have brought gifts.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
I am impressed with your courage, Pine Punch. The Vale has become dangerous, and you've braved it to bring the materials that we need to help in the siege. If you're willing, I have one more task for you. Use the ore and the branches you gathered to craft spears in the blacksmith's forge. What do you think I am, a warden or something? I don't know why you would think that I would ever play a warden. Well, alright, I might have played that class once or twice or a dozen times. Now, oh, I didn't have to go and assemble them afterwards? Okay, what a concept.
Our mission is dire.
This, at least, is a sign that we will defend ourselves if attacked. I only hope that Lord Ingvar convinces his father to take swifter action. Right, there they are. Here we go.
Greetings, friend of the
fresh
Rohirrim.
spear. Yes, Lord Ingvar. Let's see. So it seems like that's a prerequisite for being a Reeve in Rohan is doing nothing or something like that. Let's see. Well, okay. Okay, Harding gave me a bit of trouble, but it looks like he was trying to defend the land at least. We have to give him that. The second one, well, who knows what he was doing.
What brings you to these lands?
Just staying behind walls, it looks like, was his grand strategy. And let's see, who's next one that needs spears? I will presume that those spears are being used to mark the graves or something. Are they being used as makeshift barricades, or are they used to mark grave posts? Not sure. Ah, here's the next one that needs a spear.
Our mission is dire.
Thank you for the spear. The shaft, my old one, has been cracked for some time. Yeah, that could be a problem if you're in battle. And that leaves just one more of them. I suppose he needs to defend the provision shop.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Be of good cheer, Pine Punch. This spear shall skewer orcs before long. Well, I hope you're reassigned before that happens, because if the orcs get into this place, we are in trouble. The spears have all been delivered.
What brings you to these lands?
Thank you for your services. We shall be prepared for whatever course of action the Reeve decides upon. And there we go. And now that that's done, let's speak with him. First off, we've dealt with some undead thing.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
There have always been dark legends about the Woldfen, and your tale bears them out. I wonder why the dead have awakened now. It's no matter. You have done us a service by destroying their chieftain. Does that mean I'll be allowed inside now? Let's see. There's a shield. There is medium armor. There is, in other words, all the stuff that I can't use, right? Yeah. What else is new?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
You have shown courage and kindness in your efforts, Pine Punch, but I still can't allow you to pass. What? After all I've done for you. Sigh. Now, how do I get inside?
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
A moment. The kindness you have shown to our people has come to the attention of Lady Tola, Lord Ingmar's new wife. She wishes to express her gratitude to you in person. Lord Ingmar's home is in the northern part of the city. Speak with Damund, the door warden, and he will grant you access to Lady Tola. Alright, fine. I will speak to Lady Tola. We'll see if that bears any fruit. Let's go this way, right? Hello there, I have an appointment with the little Lady Tola.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Ah, yes, she awaits you within. Please enter. Glad I'm allowed to go in someplace. Now, what I find disconcerting about Lady Tola is
Another lesson learned.
she has the same voice as the Otterward's daughter. Ah, are you Pine Punch? A word of your kindness has come to me, and I desire to thank you. It is not often that strangers offer their aid, nor that they be offered hospitality in return. These days are rather dire, you know. However, I confess that it was not to show gratitude alone that I summoned you hither. Oh, what favor do you need?
Every struggle is a step towards greatness.
Yes, you have no doubt learned that we are facing a siege by orcs from the Misty Mountains. Theoden King has decreed a ban on hunting the orcs in Rohan, which my husband's father is rightly hesitant to break. Nevertheless, Ingmar, my husband, desires to earn glory in battle and counsels his father to defend our lands by allowing him to lead an assault on the orcs. I fear that if he does this thing, he will not return, and I will be left a widow, only newly married. Ingmar's grandmother is Reeve Ingbert's chief counselor and speaks wisdom on behalf of Theoden King's decree. Perhaps, if you speak with her, she can help to convince the Reeve of the wisdom of preparing our defenses here in Aworth rather than send my husband to meet the enemy in open field. Will you do this for me? I will. I will think about it. Hello again.
What
Hold.
business have you with the Rohirrim?
Did I not say that the Reeve was not to be disturbed?
Our success depends upon our strength.
You say that
Will
Lady
you aid us?
Tola sent you to speak with Lady Goda? I will not then deny your entrance. However, be aware that there is a bitter debate between Ingbert, Ingmar, and Goda. I do not recommend interrupting them unless you have good reason to do so. If you still wish to enter, let me know, and I will unlock the door. What will happen when we unlock the door? I guess we'll have to find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays The Brawler.